the forgiveness will allow for these other things to start happening for you. So forgiveness here is the key. Forgiveness of things that has happened in the past that people have done to you, whether it's emotionally or to your finances or whatever the case is. And the most important part is it's also the forgiveness of self. My try. Welcome back. I go by Chanel, the It Girl, your intuitive therapist. Thank you again for joining me for a blackout video. Thank you to all those liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting down below, hitting the algorithm up for your girl. I appreciate you. All right, Taurus, let's jump right into it. Let's talk. It seems as though, Taurus, you are in a period of time where you are getting your coins up, working on your abundance, working on your body, okay? Conserving, doing what Taurus regularly do. But you know what I also see? Come hither, let me tell you. What I also see is the inability to really believe in your creative gifts and talents, really to bring it into fruition. There's an energy of looking at the things that you're doing and wondering if it's worth the squeeze. Is it going to give what it's supposed to give, Taurus? Is the investment going to produce the abundance that you're really hoping for? Oh, okay. So let me tell you what energies we have here on the board. We have Capricorn, Taurus, Gemini, Taurus again, Gemini energy again, Virgo energy, Gemini energy. Whoa. You're in your head. You're in your head, not being extremely present, allowing the things that you've been through in the past to keep you in this chokehold. It has you in this chokehold. And as a result, you're coming across as miserly, okay? Coming across penny pinching, coming across as stubborn and cold and rigid. Just an energy of regality. Is that even a word? We're going to go with it, okay? That's what I'm seeing here for Taurus. Telling yourself the same thing over and over and over again, doing the same things over and over again because it's comfortable, but now you're expecting a different result. You may even be going over betrayals, how people betrayed you, or even just the financial losses that you've had in the past. And this is getting in the way of you believing that you can get yourself out of this, believing in your creative gifts to a point that it can actually produce, feeling very insecure, feeling very delayed. And I understand that, especially the Taurus sign. The Taurus, if the coins ain't coining, then baby, it's not giving what it's supposed to give. You don't even feel like yourself without the financial stability that you ultimately want to see happen, especially because you have invested so much. You have invested the time. You do want to see your sustainable results. Let's see what else we got going on here for Taurus. Wow, we got a bunch of cards coming up in a reverse, and I usually don't even take reversals, but because they're flipping out like that, it is what it is. The High Priestess in reverse came out. It's Cancer energy. A lot of repressed feelings, thinking logically when you're really supposed to be using your intuition. feeling selfish, feeling shallow, withdrawn from people, needing to tap into your intuition, forgiveness for some, forgiveness for these betrayals that has happened in the past. And the forgiveness part is important. I'm not saying that whoever betrayed you, you have to forgive them and allow them to come back in, but the forgiveness is to let go of the resentment around the issue that could be keeping you in this stuck place. Let's see what else comes out. Oh, it's coming though. What's coming for you, Taurus, is the courage and the strength. We have Sagittarius energy here, Leo energy on the bottom of the deck with Aquarius energy. You're coming into this energy of becoming resilient, becoming persistent, being strong beyond what has happened in the past. Having the courage. I always say that courage is not the absence of fear, but it's the ability to move through it. It's the ability to move through that thing that has you stuck. Because I don't really know anybody who has had courage that doesn't have those opposing feelings. They just move through it, which is not easy. I don't mean just, right? It does take strength to move through that, but that's what the courage is. You're building your stamina. You are also gaining the ability to surrender, gaining the ability to surrender being right. You are now at a place where if you say the sky is green, you like, okay, I didn't look at it like that before. Let me see how it can be green. You know what I mean? Like, you are just at a place where you are, or you're going to be getting to a place, if you're not there yet, you're going to be getting to a place where you have the ability to put down the sword, to not always be right, to not always have to say a thing just because you know a thing. And this is ultimately going to make you happy. This is also going to be able to gain, this is also going to be able to allow you to have vitality. It's going to bring you an optimism. Remember, I was talking about the forgiveness. The forgiveness will allow for these other things to start happening for you. So forgiveness here is the key. Forgiveness of things that has happened in the past that people have done to you, whether it's emotionally or to your finances or whatever the case is. And the most important part is it's also the forgiveness of self. Because ultimately, when these betrayals happened, you had a gut feeling about it each and every time. But for whatever reason, you went against that gut feeling. And if you really look at it, the betrayal is of self, because it's you knowing better and then doing something opposite. And when I say better, I mean you knowing what you knew, that the thing wasn't right, and you still decided to just go along with it against your gut feeling, against your quote unquote better judgment. 9:19 on the clock as I said that. I love this energy for you because forgiveness being the key will free you. And I love that for you, Taurus. All right, I'm going to leave that there. I love that message, forgiveness being the key. Work on that. And if you're having a hard time with that, it's coming for you. So just be easy, sit with it. I'm getting affirmations for you guys. Ooh, I love this. Let me get one more. There it is. The first one that came out is I can overcome my obstacles. I love these affirmations. They just be rounded it out. The quote is from Barack Obama and it reads, "The future rewards those who press on. I don't have time to feel sorry for myself. I don't have time to complain. I'm going to press on." Your other affirmation is, I will always hold my head high. The quote is from age.All and it reads, "I keep my head high. I got my wings to carry me. I don't know freedom. I want my dreams to rescue me." Your other affirmation is, I have great ideas. And the quote is from The Weekend and it reads, "It's always been in me. I just had to be confident, okay, enough to let it out." And on the bottom of the deck, in true Taurus fashion, I am consistent with my hard work. And the quote is from Quincy Jones and it reads, "Every day my daddy told me the same thing. Once a task is begun, never leave it until it's done. Be the laborer, great or small, do it well or not at all." 11:33 on the clock as I said that. All right, Taurus, this has been so eye-opening and I hope it resonated. Let me know in the comment section down below. Hit the algorithm up for your girl and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.